I said this series is going to be a top notch, and it's already banging. So if you have not, or you are not watching, then I think you are missing out. With this series, I personally don't think you need to be somebody who loves movies to watch, because it's just simple, short, and the storylines are just straightforward. Let's go through it. This is a just review of it, and since I have not done the episode 1, I want to combine the episode 1 and the episode 2 together. Maybe from episode 3 and episode 4 I will be doing it separately. So let's just walk through with this. First of all, this series comes with a subtitle, which I never expected it. I never expect this series to come with a subtitle, because on a video that I made on this video, or on a video that I made about this series, I said that this series or this movie really need a subtitle so that it can go anywhere, or anybody in the world can watch and understand it. And when this movie was released, it came with a subtitle. So kudos to all the team that made this possible. This was already in the plan before I even made a video on it, and I think they have really done a great job just for making this video or this series more than what we expect. Then secondly, the plotting. See, this movie is not just based on random scenes. Let me take it like this. The plotting and everything about this movie is just great. They are not showing too much houses, too much villages, too much of everything. This movie is just unfolding itself one after the other. And however, since I'm talking about the plotting, the location they choose for this video is just everything, or the movie is just everything. And I think this is it, because if they failed to get some location, or they failed to get this kind of location that they are using now, then I will be on them and criticize them over it. But them coming out with this plot, this location, then I think this is something easy to get in Africa here. So with this, they did great. I will not criticize them on this, although it's easy to get something like this. But anyhow, they built their kind of houses for this video or this series. It's just everything. Now the story itself. See, this story is not like that kind of movie that you see one scene. You can be watching one scene for about 5 minutes. You know, normally in those Kumawi movies, you can just watching one scene and you think it's just the whole movie. One person will be talking and that person will be talking forever. But with this, these people have really learned a lot when it comes to shooting, when it comes to writing movies, when it comes to recording movies. These people have really come out with a story, and everybody loves how the story is just unfolding by itself and how the story is going. Like, this is not a kind of maybe series that you be watching and you get tired or you get fed up, but this is a kind of series that you just want to know what is coming next, because any scene is just a surprise. And I wish this would be it. This will be how everything goes like this. I wish this will look the same thing when we are in episode 10, episode 11, episode 12 there. And when they are able to go that far, then I can completely say that Akabenezer and his team have resurrected Kumawood movie. No, let me take it like this. Akabenezer and his team have resurrected Ghana movie industry. It has resurrected the whole movie industry, because currently there's some going on, but not that much. And the numbers that is streaming this video, although it's free, but there are numbers that is streaming, and it's kindly crazy. We want to see more. Everybody wants to see more. Has this series resurrected the movie industry? Just take it hard, because I've been doing more of this music thing. So the only thing I have on my keyboard and my mouse is just Ghana music industry. So These guys are trying to resurrect, or they have resurrected the movie industry. Now let's go to the next topic, which is creating their own language. See, these guys are using every like the Hausa, the Ga, and other language just to create language for this series. Let me take it again. These guys use Ga, Hausa, and other language to create a language for this movie, and it's just it. Looking at how they are all flowing with that language, it's just crazy. And I'm wondering how they came up with this, especially how the kind of chant, that Shagzi thing. By looking at the inspiration, is a Shagzi, Chatawale is Shagzi. But if you are not, or if you are not a good listener, you may miss it with that Shagzi. But clearly it's Shagzi, and Akabenezer is the ambassador of Shagzi, so it's not so much shocking with them coming with this. But it's kind of nobody will be expecting something or Shagzi to be in this movie, but clearly Shagzi is in it with that Shagzi chant, which is Shagzi, and I think Shatawale will love it. Shatawale will be doing certain things for these guys. Then overall, I just love how everything is moving. This movie is one of the perfect movies that is being made in Ghana, that has ever been made in this Ghana movie industry. And I just can't wait. As I said, when this movie is in its episode 10, that's when we can say that these guys have done well. But so far, it's just about 95%. They are just 95% on. And I think this movie is on Netflix standard, it's on Prime Video standard, it's on any platform standard, Showmax standard. And I can't wait on how far they will move with this movie. Can't wait to see how everything will end up or wrap up when this series ends. So with this, I just think that since this story is unfolding, these story writers, this or those other movie promoters should just sit up and create something like this. I mean, they say the person who produced this movie should just sit up, produce something maybe that is far from any other movies. Like this Akacalito is just too close to this Akacalito thing, so they should just take it off to a different series altogether. Make sure they have a correct, maybe something in Africa, a story in Africa, just put it together and make sure their story is just dope and move, because Akacalito itself is one of the perfect movies too. That was ever made, or that have been ever made. So with that being said, thank you for watching Sinless Production. See you on the next episode. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are watching there, on Audio Mac, on Spotify, on Facebook, on TikTok, anywhere you are watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. See you either tomorrow or on the next video. Just click on the next video and I'll see you there.